What's up, guys? How we doing? Hey, I hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving. We certainly did, didn't we, honey?
Absolutely. Lots of food.
I think we ate just a bit much.
10,000 calories.
Yes, I would say we were around the 10,000 calorie range. All I can tell you is I stepped on the scale and it shattered. I don't know what that means, but I probably gained a few pounds. Anyway, we are off today because if you can look outside and see, there's snow. Snow everywhere. Snow on the truck. Snow on that truck. And it's finally starting to melt, so I know I'll be working tomorrow. But hey, I wanted to bring you a message today about business. And right now, we are in a transition in our country where business is actually starting to fall apart. And I am afraid for some of us out here that this thing could slip away. And I think there's something we can do to stop it. So that's what we'll talk about. But hey, I got some errands to run. I will be back. We'll talk about it, but this is super important for all you guys who are just starting and for you guys who have been doing it for a long time. Because sometimes we get in that rut and it's kind of tough to get out of. So we'll talk. See you in a minute. Okay, guys, so last week, Everyday Detailing won a $50 gift card from me for a honey baked ham on one of my live streams. Well, he decided he wanted to donate it. So today we are at Fresh Time, and I just found out that they are donating bags of groceries to people in need. So what I did is I'm going to take you guys inside. They told me I could. And what I did, here is the sign. So what we did is we bought two $20 bags and a $10 bag, and we donate that to the local charity. So we just took the tags off, walked it up, and just to let you guys know that we did do it, there is the receipt. We paid $49.97, and that goes to Gahanna's local people who are either sick at home and they can't get out, or to people who are in desperate need of food for the holidays. And I think it's just an amazing thing that they're doing. It stays in the local community. There are Fresh Times everywhere. Don't forget Fresh Time Farmers Market. If you guys have one near you, check it out. They're all doing the food drive for the holidays. Mickey with Everyday Detailing, what a great guy. Thank you so much, Mick. It's unbelievable, man, what you did to give like that. And so anyway, I'll be back to talk about what I think everyone needs to hear right now, because we do fall into this trap. But I'll be back, and again, thank you, Mickey Tesner. Okay, guys, I'm back home. So what's so important that I want to talk about? Well, I'll tell you this much. I've been talking to my buddy Tim Herr and Randall with Elite and all these other guys who are in business. And I'll tell you what, I've come to the conclusion. There comes a time that we get so big in our business that we fly through stuff, okay? We cut as fast as we can, we trim as fast as we can, we do all this stuff. And right now, with the economy, inflation going through the roof, things are hard to get. Supply chains are cut off. People are going to start cutting unnecessary things out of their budget. Okay? What am I talking about? Well, trips to the masseuse, trips for the woman of the house to get her hair done at $50 a pop, having their yard cut when they have 2 boys in the house. Things like that are going to stop, and they're going to slow down, and they have. It's going to get worse. We all know that. If you think it's not, I think you're living in a dream world at this point. So what can we do to show these customers that they need us more than ever? Okay, so here's the one thing that Tim and I talked about, and I think it will help you guys. I think it's going to help me. Don't worry so much about the quantity of work that you're doing as the quality of work. We all say we do great work, we do this, we do that, but I'll be the first to tell you that at times I'm wore out. I cut corners from time to time. This is not a time to be cutting corners. This is a time, if you have so many lawns that you're just getting to them, it's getting dark, you can't handle them, cut back, guys. Cut back. I know people are going to say to me, you're crazy. Why would you cut back? You know, I listen to guys who, and I talk to guys who their schedule is completely full and they're still taking work on. At some point, guys, your work is going to suffer for it. You're going to get rain days. You're going to have a snow delay like this. How are you going to get all of this stuff done in a timely manner? Make sure that it looks as supreme as it can look for the amount of time that you have to work on it. And I'm telling you, people are going to start noticing guys cutting corners. It already happens. Why do you think we get so many jobs? Because other companies are so busy that they're flying through and they're forgetting things. That happens all the time. It happens whether you're buying tires from a company, getting an oil change from a company, whatever. We all decide to go someplace else because the level of service is not what it used to be. And I'm telling you, whoever's listening, whoever's watching, we can keep making a profit without having to run ourselves ragged. First, the pricing has to be correct, okay? We've talked that into the ground. If your pricing isn't correct, you are losing money. I'm not hooking this truck up, which takes $3.40 a gallon of gas to go out and cut a yard for $30. It's not going to happen. I've got to pay insurance. I've got to pay for filters, oil, trim line, all of this stuff that we are not adding in there when we are bidding these jobs. If you are finding that you are in areas where people don't want to pay that, you're in the wrong area. It's really that simple. But the one thing that we all can do is we can all do a better job. And that will be reflected in the quality of the work, and that's when you can make the money. When you're spending the extra time there to make sure everything looks perfect for the customer. I had a lady, we went out, Tim and I did a leaf job, the last one of the season last week. She sent me a text and she said, "You got every leaf. It looks amazing." And she was so happy. I was there for a half hour. The charge was $80 for a half hour. Some people make more, some people make less. But for me, that was great. So, guys, what I'm really trying to tell you is you're going to have to reinvent yourself and get back to doing the really good quality that you did when you first started, that got your business built in the first place. If you are rushing around trying to get stuff done, you're going to forget, you're going to make mistakes, and eventually it will cost you, because right now we're in a rough spot. And if you don't believe it, then just turn the video off. But most of you understand what I mean. We are in rough times, and we've got to keep these customers, to keep a roof over our head. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope it helped you somewhat. And remember, when you go into 2022, it's going to be worse than this year. But the better you do, the more quality you put out, the more chance you have to survive it. Guys, as always, Dr. Real was in the house. Keep it real. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. We definitely have some work we have to get done. I'll see you then. Peace.